Aaj Tapna is not a cool thing. That is the reason why becoming depressed is becoming a common thing. A lot of startups are forming to earn money. But it is also true that at least 90% startups are failing. Why do you think they are failing? Numbers are being taught in the class and rote learning is happening, or information is being fed where the student does not know how to utilize that information also. Are you understanding? The day doing Tapa becomes the cool thing. Understanding what Tapa is, then life will be heaven for everybody. %90 of human population, if you see, deep down, if you just ask them, how are you? Then they'll give you a nice smile, fine, thank you. But then if a genuine, if they're close, near and dear, really ask, how are you? Connecting to them, then 90% of the people have this remorse, resent, disappointment, depression about sudden failure, guilt, that's eating their mental RAM. That is because they are not living a life consciously. They are not living for growth, for progressiveness in life. Am I clear with you? Tapa means progressively, in a focused manner, when you ponder over anything, then it is called Tapasya. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? First, I am a student. I am in, my mother and my father, I am born, I am 5-year-old, they put me into college, school. Am I clear with you? School, okay. By the time I am 8, 9, I am into first class, second class, jo bhi hai. I am not getting mathematics. Then they push me into it. They do not give any value addition. And they give me at the best tuitions. And brand me as a student who is a not so bright student. And my teachers look down upon me, nothing my parents can do. Is this conscious living? What have you done? In Sanatana Dharma, when a child was, in the womb of the mother, the father starts doing Vagdevata sadhana. For 8 years, the father does Vagdevata sadhana and Gayatri sadhana. The moment the child is, born, the Vagdevata sadhana that the father was doing in the womb of the baby, while the baby was in the womb, he would give that mantra sadhana power to the newborn baby and continue to do the Gayatri sadhana till the 8th year. So 8 plus 9, 8 years, 9 months, father does Gayatri sadhana. On the special, are you understanding? And on the 8th year, the father gives this Gayatri Shakti to the son or daughter. Are you understanding? And now the fully grown intellect is there. With the full grown intellect, there were never students who had to struggle with mathematics, science or any other thing. That is the reason why our all ancient astronomical textbooks, mathematics, everything was very high end. Are you understanding? Today you are not living a conscious life, and so Mahabharata time, Ramayana time, Tapna was a cool thing. Aaj Tapna is not a cool thing. That is the reason why becoming depressed is becoming a common thing. Tapna matlab in a focused, controlled way, paying attention. What is mantra? Mannat trayate iti mantraha. So that which controls and focuses your mind is mantra. You do that mantra sadhana to create that focus and awakened intellect within you so that you achieve what you want in your life. Now a lot of people want to earn money. Good, a lot of startups are forming to earn money. But it is also true that at least 90% startups are failing. Why do you think they are failing? People attribute reasons, bad marketing, bad planning, bad strategy, bad this, bad product, all. But why is that happening in the first case? Because people are falling to their cognitive biases. They are falling to their confirmation. What I believe is right. They are not doing the right tapa. Are you understanding? See, a child should develop financial intelligence, relationship intelligence, emotional intelligence, social intelligence, numerical intelligence, communicative intelligence. All these intelligences have to be fundamentally developed in the child. Instead, Numbers are being taught in the class and rote learning is happening, or information is being fed where the student does not know how to utilize that information also. Are you understanding? They teach about circumference of this pi r square, this all this they explain, or they teach about Pythagoras theorem. I don't know what to do with it. They teach about many complex things. I don't know what to do about it. They tell me about so many historical things. I don't know how much of them are true. And a student who is actually class 5, 6, 7, they don't even know why they are learning this poem. Why they are doing this. They have to do this to get marks. So we are corrupting the people not to do tapa. Today also, a generation Gen Z, you will find many people who are progressing in their life, doing tapa to figure out how can I grow. These days, Gen Z, they are finding mentors and are going to them and asking, let me know how to grow, how to do this, how to do that. They want to figure it out. What are they doing? They are trying to do tapa. But the intense form of tapa is first to develop financial intelligence with social, emotional and numerical intelligence. Then automatically you know how to do business. Because you are highly developed with emotional intelligence and social intelligence. So doing tapa is the cool thing. The day doing tapa becomes the cool thing. Understanding what tapa is. Then life will be heaven for everybody. 10th class I am running just to get into intermediate. Until there, these days it is better. But a few years back it was like, I will take MPC or BPC depending on my marks of the 10th class. You get more marks in the mathematics, you take MPC. You get less marks in the mathematics, you take BPC. And then there are only two professions, doctor or engineer, and then you become doctor or engineer. Both you are unemployable. Are you understand? You don't know what to do with your life. Then your company will hire you and teach you some small thing. The company will give you small job, small limited sphere from A to B point you have to do. All through your life from A to B you do. Some people who grow in management, they grow in management. Some people who are not there. What is happening? Your destiny and your prarabdha is playing out, but you are not properly trained and guided in a specific way. But what is happening these days? They say the rich get richer, poorer, middle class is staying middle class. Why is that so? The rich is investing on value education. And what is the most valuable of all educations? Developing or awakening into that intelligence. If you are awakened into highest level of emotional intelligence, if you are awakened into highest level of social intelligence, if you are awakened into highest level of intellectual or communicative intelligence, intellectual articulation, spirit. These three are enough. You don't need any education. That is the reason why we have 10th fail or kind of people who are high or big industrialists. And we have very highly qualified foreign educated people. Foreign educated people are not highly qualified, but that is how these days people are working for them. Remember one thing, before you develop any or bring yourself any certificate, you have to get yourself a highest level of emotional intelligence, social intelligence and cognitive excellence where you can communicate your mind freely. Ability to clearly know what you really, really want and ability to get that done by others is the most sought after degree. And that can only be achieved by developing intelligence within you, abilities within you. And for that, internal sadhana, internal growth processes should be followed. That is tapasya. People who are internal training, growth mindset training they are taking, they are growing with more than 30-40% CAGR in their life. And people who are just repetitive rote learning in their life, they are only taking small growth or no growth. That increment that you get in your office is not growth actually. It doesn't beat inflation. So I want you to understand, Tapna is the cool thing.